Are you looking for the best DSLR and mirrorless cameras? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best cameras on the market before we get started with our video. We have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Nikon Z6III. The Nikon Z6III is our top-rated full-frame camera thanks to its excellent 24MP picture quality and NRAW and ProRes video encoding. Its partially stacked CMOS sensor does an excellent job suppressing rolling shutter distortion to capture subjects in motion for both movies and stills. Smart autofocus recognizes and tracks subjects for 20 frames per second RAW and 120 frames per second JPG photography, and we find the Z6III a joy to use thanks to its strong ergonomics and large, bright electronic viewfinder. You won't find a better camera for the price. The Z6III is one of the rare cameras that's just as good for stills as it is for movies. Creators who work in mixed media will love its versatility, while those who concentrate on a single discipline won't be let down by its still or movie modes. Photo enthusiasts, indie and documentary filmmakers, and professional photographers are all well served, and beginners can set it to full auto if they want to start out with a camera they can grow into as they learn. At number 2. Canon EOS R6 Mark II. The Canon EOS R6 Mark II is a strong all-around performer and among the best full-frame models you can get for the price. Core to the experience is an autofocus system that outclasses what you get from similarly priced Sony and Nikon models. It supports 12 frames per second tracking with its mechanical shutter and a staggering 40 frames per second with its E-shutter. And for video, you get full-width 4K 60 recordings with 10-bit color. Otherwise, it has a weather-protected magnesium chassis and 5-axis sensor stabilization. The R6 Mark II is the best full-frame camera we've tested. Its autofocus and video specs outclass direct competitors, and we like the solid library of compatible RF lenses and accessories. Furthermore, the picture quality is strong in all kinds of light. Pros and enthusiasts alike should get good results from this one. However, there are alternatives. We like the Sony A7 IV nearly as much, for instance, and recommend it instead if you want a higher pixel count and broader access to third-party lenses. At number 3. Nikon Z5II. The Nikon Z5II isn't the cheapest full-frame camera you can get, but its impressive feature set is more than enough for photographers shopping for a starter camera or SLR owners mulling a move to mirrorless. It includes loads of upper-tier features, including a stabilized sensor, weather protection, and 15 frames per second focus with 3D tracking. Plus, it records 4K 30 video at full RAW quality, so it's one of the most versatile cameras you can find for the price. The Z5II is an excellent choice for photographers who want to capture anything from landscape to action, as well as vloggers who are happy with 4K recording. Dual card slots make it a viable choice as a secondary camera for pros covering events, too, and everyone will appreciate its large, clear EVF. If you've been thinking about trading out an old D750 SLR for mirrorless, or are simply looking to jump into a photography hobby with a full-frame camera, the Z5II is a fantastic camera to get. At number 4. Nikon Z8. The Nikon Z8 is one of the rare cameras that combines fantastic resolution with lightning-quick capture speed. Its 45MP BSI CMOS sensor offers incredible dynamic range, while its autofocus system can track moving subjects at a 20 frames per second burst rate without any interruptions to the viewfinder. It's a top-notch video camera as well, thanks to 10-bit ProRes and internal 12-bit and RAW support. The pro-grade build is something we expect at this price, though the huge, sharp EVF and dual-hinge rear display help justify the cost. If you're a pro photographer or a serious, well-funded hobbyist, the Z8 could be an ideal match. Most high-resolution cameras are suitable for landscapes, studio work, fashion photography, and portraits, but the Z8's focus speed makes it just as suitable for sports, wildlife, runway shows, and other situations with fast action. At number 5. Panasonic Lumix DC G9II. The Panasonic Lumix DC G9II is the best micro four thirds camera you can get today. Its tech specs are impressive, with best-in-class 25MP resolution in single-shot mode, a 100MP handheld multi-shot option, and ProRes encoding for video. A stabilized image sensor, weather protection, and comfortable ergonomics are advantages, too. And since a few manufacturers support the Micro Four Thirds system, you can mix and match lenses from Panasonic, OM System, and other third parties. The Micro Four Thirds system should appeal if you prefer smaller gear over the full-frame bokeh look. The G9 II is slightly larger than its nearest competitor, the OM System OM1 Mark II, but supports the same svelte lens system. Most importantly for hybrid creators, the camera is equally capable for pictures and video.